Hey everyone, I just want to take a moment to thank you for taking the time out of your day to watch this video. This one is going to be a pretty long video and try to be as detailed as possible, but I'd also try to speak as slow as possible and explain as much as I can so that anybody on any level can understand how to use AI to generate blog content. We use AI to assist us in creating blog content because we have a lot of clients who need us to work for them, and this is the most time efficient way to do things. At the moment, the search engines do not penalize AI generated content when it comes to blogs, as long as it's not too, AIE. I hate to say it like that, but yeah. So enjoy the video. If you have any questions, call us 7 days a week. I do have an AI voice assistant on our telephone lines, but I do monitor her messages. So yeah, just call us 7 days a week anytime you want. And also you can leave a comment obviously below, and don't forget to subscribe to catch more of our content. Thanks so much. Hello everybody, I'm back with another video. Let's go ahead and get into it. Basically just want to show a case study, and I've been working with this client for about 4 months. We're about to approach month number 5, but this is month number 4. We gave her a 12-month SEO action plan, and she said, yeah, let's go with it. She owns a hair salon in Atlanta. This is the initial report that was created about 5 months ago. Let's go ahead and read it before I go to this. What I sent her was, for what I see, she's doing well for her branded search for Love Your Hair. She's popping up 100% of the time. But the bad news is, when you type in other keywords like natural black hairstylist or black hair salon or local black hair, that's when it starts to get a little wonky. Good news is that it should be fixed in about 6 months with focused action. And we're in month number 5 now. So I said, first things first, we need to create a website with your brand. Then we'll create a blog that goes with your branded website. And I point out how critical the blog is so we can create more links to her new domain so it gains authority. Because a lot of people, they make websites and they wonder how come they're not really ranking, and it really comes down to content and links. So pointing out, it should take about 45 days once we get started to get it set up and finalized. And then after we're done with that, we'll be focused on just releasing helpful content for about 3 months. She's already good at doing that. And basically, we will release one content-rich blog a month. And then finally, every 2 to 3 months, we need to do a press release and also apply for guest blog posts. So within a 6-month schedule, should have that done. That's why I emailed her. All right. So what's going on is we first met her. Her current star rating was 3.6, and she only had 11 reviews. So I really emphasize on what we call reputation management, and emphasize to her how important it was to start getting those reviews from here on out. And this was, like I said, about 5 months ago. She only had 11 reviews. She also had no GMB, no Google Business Profile. So we had this created, and we also post regular updates to it and regular posts. And the website is going to allow us to do more keywords, everything like that. So month 1 through 3, focus on building the website and getting that on-page SEO. If you were following the channel, you've already seen, I've already shown that, or I showed this on a previous video. Just talked about review management. And what we did was we gave her a QR code so that once the hair appointment is finished, all she needs to do is just point at the wall and say, if you don't mind sharing your experience or whatnot. And then they'll do it right then and there. And then also we send off automations, text messages and emails asking for reviews, because sometimes people forget or they're just a little too busy. So we have campaigns that improved her amount of reviews. We created Google Business Profile. And finally, this month, we created blog posts with hair tips, trends, customer testimony. I haven't done customer testimonials blog, but I need to do that next. And finally, this month, what we're going to be doing is sharing these posts on her social media, so it drives more traffic to her blog. We've also started local SEO, building citations in directories. I showed that in the last video also. And next, we're going to be doing these community events where we can get featured on the local news websites and blogs and things of that nature. And then also working on her links, and then just getting her word out on social media and everything like that. Facebook, LinkedIn. Hopefully, she has a budget set for this, and I'm going to talk to her about that. But we always recommend starting off with at least $1,200, preferably $1,500 to $2,000 budget for social media marketing, so you can have enough to advertise on each platform. So we typically put about $500 to $800 per platform. I know Facebook, Instagram gets about 800 for sure. LinkedIn gets about 500. YouTube gets about 500. TikTok gets about 500 also. So basically, we always put a plan out to hit all platforms, not just one. The reason being because when consumers see you everywhere, it kind of gives the effect of, oh wow, this person is really doing it. They're everywhere. It must be really big. And then finally, we're going to start doing press releases. Those also cost money. But right now, I just want to show off her stats. So I'm going to go to our back office. Every account gets a back office. And basically, we can look at her analytics, and she can do the same thing, just all from her back office. So I'm going to let this load in. What we need to do is go to the Sites tab, and then we'll go to the Analytics. Once you get to the Analytics, you want to change from funnels to websites, so you can see the website analytics. And you want to go to the dates right here, and you want to do last 30 days. So right now we are in the winter time. Looks like things took a dip in mid or end of November, and looks like we're going to another uptrend for her. So the last 30 days, she had a nice uptrend in the beginning of the month, kind of fell off a little bit in the middle of the month, and then going up. So at least she has a positive trend going. Let's do a 6-month report. See what's going on here. No, let's do 4 months. So July to November. I hope I did that right. So here's how many page views she's had since the website was created about 4 or 5 months ago. And remember, we have to not only make the website, but we have to index the website with Google and Yahoo and Bing, all the search. Make sure once you make your websites, you index your website. I made a video showing that, but I'll make another one whenever I can. So far she has about 2,000 page visits. I won't say 2,500, but basically 50 opt-ins out of those page visits, and she has a conversion rate of 4.4 overall, which is very good. We want a conversion rate of 3% or higher. Anything above 3% is very good. The average conversion rate is 1%. So if you're doing 3 times the average conversion, you're doing very good. And that has to do with her offer we have on her website. So this conversion rate shows us that the offer on her website is a pretty good offer. If it's below 1%, then we have to change the offer and see what's going on, or why aren't people opting in. But as you see, when the website first was made, we did everything on page SEO and everything like that. And then around this month right here, so we started July 1, 2, 3. Around the third month, that's when we engaged in local citations. And as you see, once we got those citations going, the page view skyrocketed, and it went up to an average of 1 to 300. So right now, on the low side, she's getting about 100 page views within a month's time, it looks like. Not even a month's time, within a few weeks. But basically, she's averaging around 100 page views right now, every week, or however this is scaled out. Excuse me for not really reading, but I'm just trying to get to the next part. So that's basically where she stands right now, which is pretty good. And right now, like I was saying before, we are working on her blog. So this is the blog page that was made for her, and all of these blogs that we made are keyword concentrated for the services that she performs. And we did these blogs in about a month. So initially, the plan is to get about a year's worth of blogs out there, because you want to be releasing a blog a month, bare minimum. If you can average 4 blogs a month, that's even better. And that's the plan that I put all of my clients on. And basically, that way, there's new and fresh content coming out about your business, and the search engines can do that. And then also, there's an opportunity to create more links to your business also. So that's kind of like the next step that we have to do. So these are all the blogs that was made within a month's time. And what I want to do is go over how these blogs are generated using AI. So basically, we start off with a prompt explaining. I'm going to pull up ChatGPT. This is a very common language model that everybody has access to, everybody should know about. And basically, you just have to give the GPT a character or a role. So you can say, you are a experienced hair salon owner who wants to start a blog about your natural hair care salon located in Atlanta, Georgia, and it's called Hair Studio. You want to make keyword rich blogs that average a say 7 to 10 minutes to read. Try to include topics about yourself and the location of the salon, which is right across the street. You don't gotta make it grammatically correct. From, that's how you spell it, Quick Trip. And then what you can do is go to Google Maps and get the address, give it to the GPT. Also mention how you sell hair at affordable rates for the quality. Make opportunities to drive traffic to your, try to give tips on upkeeping your hair after leaving your salon, and promote routine visits with discount on every third visit. Here are the services you offer. And then you can go to service page. And once you're on the service page, just take all the text you can get from the service page. You don't really need everything, but the more you can get, the better. So this is text from her service page. I'm gonna copy that, put it here, paste it in, boom. Okay, me 30 blog ideas for now. All right, that was a very long prompt, but as you guys should know, or if you don't know, the more information you give your LLM, the better the result that you will get. So that's why it took me a while to do that. A lot of people, they just use something like this and they just, I do it too. You know, when it comes to my clients, I really do give a nice complex prompt and I like to dig a little deeper. But since it's a video, as you can see, it's a little while to type these prompts. I would normally keep digging into this by like questions like more on this, like that. But let's see the result that we got. Okay. Here are 30 blog ideas. Here go blogs about the salon and the services. Here go blogs about hair care and maintenance. So these are like that I can make on the blog. Right. So promotions in Shopify. Let's do number 26. Okay, now that I told it, let's do it's going for it. Now, just because the language model is spitting out kind of information, it doesn't mean that you should just use this language. So here's one thing I like to do. I'm going to start a new chat. Okay. give it different instructions. I'm going to be giving you blogs to rewrite to sound less like an AI wrote it. Try to give the reader some emojis and try to keep the tone within a grade level. Alright, whenever you're ready, share the blogs. I'll read out sound. Okay, good. So, we're gonna go back here. We're gonna hit that simple copy button, go back. This GPT right here is gonna focus on my blogs that I'm gonna give it. So that's why I was saying you don't just want to just take the result from whatever your GPT gives you and just use that. You want to always kind of through the GPT so you can let me stay on the tab so it keeps writing. So as you see, the title changed. Shop affordable, gorgeous hair studio. A Shopify store with some emojis. I love your studio. We get it. Finding the perfect hair extensions can feel like a never-ending high. That's why we're here to make it simple, offering high-quality, natural-looking extensions that upgrade your style without breaking the bank. Whether you're going for a sleek, everyday vibe or bold, short, you see what I'm saying? So, as you see, this blog is a lot more human-sounding and easier to read. Because one thing about one of your ranking factors is how readable your website is. So if someone can read it, it's not all googly gook to their eyes and it's easy to read, that's even better. So we try to keep the reading as complex as it needs to be, but also, so that's why I chose a ninth grade level. Sometimes I'll choose an eighth grade level. I will never go higher than a 10th grade level because as soon as I go higher than a 10th grade level, it gets a little complicated and uses larger words. That's just why. So now that this is generated, I'm going to go and show you how to put it onto your back office. Okay. All you got to do is go to your blogs under Sites tab, and you want to select your blog. You can create a brand new blog here. And the reason why you want to create a brand new blog is, let's say, if you want to just specialize the blog on another topic, like yeah, we're doing a blog about selling hair. So this blog right here is called Why Black Hair Salons Matter So Much. We can make a whole entire blog with a whole bunch of blog posts and it just talks about the hair that she sells. Okay, we're not going to do that now because we haven't got to that bridge yet. We're just adding blogs to the current blog page, which is Why Black Hair Salons Matter So Much. So I'm going to click there. And once I'm inside of this blog page, you'll see all the posts that are on this blog page. And this right here is the same blog that is connected to the domain. As you see, her domain's here, / the blog domain, BHM. I need to edit this. This is where I was left off at. What I'm doing, I was changing this because I like this photo better on the title half hair color. So I'm going to change this photo. And speaking of photos, I want to show you how we generate photos. You can do it through the software and but at the same time, how much extra clicks that you want to do and budget, of course. Our software that we use is Ideogram. And basically we go to Ideogram and type in what we want. And the way that we do that, let me let this load up. Well, let me just start the blog first, okay? I'm getting a little ahead of myself. So you want to hit new post, okay? To the blog page that you're on, and then you want to go to new post. All right. Once that happens, this pop-up is going to pop up, and you want to be ready with your title, your image, and everything like that. So that's why I have Ideogram here. But let me go ahead and get my title, okay? I'm gonna copy it, put it in there to the back office. All right. So with this right here, I like to go to Ideogram and just kind of a general prompt, like I was saying before. Start with the general prompt, and then we like to dig into the AI after the general prompt is given. As you can see, a lot of people are very creative using Ideogram, a lot more talented than I am. But we'll get there, but that's not the whole point. The whole point is have some type of tool that can generate an image off of text image. Okay? Like this one right here. A girl just standing in the sweater, just holding. Okay? I also like this right here too. Hair extensions, little cartoon. Gorgeous hair extensions. Might go with that one. This is kind of Jane. That looks kind of dangerous. And then also, if you look closely, the scissors are kind of to her shirt. But yeah, it's kind of dangerous. Why is she staring at those scissors? Like, wow, I really wouldn't go with those. So let's go ahead and play with this one. And I'll go here to magic prompt. And since she caters to black women, photo of a young black woman, curly hair, holding her head. Yeah. Okay. So I'll just change it a little bit by doing something like this. And as you see, I can change this software. I can change what she's wearing, the background, what action she's performing, and everything like that. So it's pretty cool. And our agency, like I said, we use this tool because it's very good at producing things. So we got this one. That's not too bad. It looks kind of strange because this hair right here is a little more puffy than that. So it looks kind of strange. What's this one? Not too bad, but how is it staying? How is this staying straight? Why is it so stiff? Then also up here is looking different too. And then what is happening? Her hair is like, I think the best one would be this right here because her hand is kind of, and then also you can't really tell that she has 8 fingers on top. I'm just using this photo as a cover. I'm gonna save this one because, like I said, it's just a cover. Most people are not really gonna pay attention to how many fingers on the top, but it's kind of funny though that she has like fingers on the top. So, how we can fix that is just hit this remix button, and it should recreate this image right here 4 times, and hopefully one of the 4 don't have 8 fingers on top. Okay, as you see, she doesn't have 8 fingers on top. So save this one. Okay, her hair's a little funky on the top. She doesn't have 8 fingers. A lot better, but it's kind of like holding this one right here. It would better if it was just 3. Then also her, like, what's she looking at? Same thing. She looks a little dead in the eyes. Who's she looking at? It looks like a mannequin holding up stuff. So I like this one. It's a lot better. So, all right, so we got about 2 images that we can use. Let's go back to our back office and hit change right here for the photo. It's going to immediately pull up our media section. Okay. Everything's organized in her media section. So we have different folders for different situations that we need. So we have like videos, if we need a video, logos. Right now we're working with website generic photos. And these are all of our AI generated photos that we've made for the blogs. I'm just going to upload some files, some photos that I just downloaded, and do both of these. Wait for them to upload into the back office, as you see, and then just select one. Both of them are basically the same, so I'm just going to select one, and I'm going to take this title up here, copy it, and put it for the alt image. But I'm going to change it, hyphen love your hair studio in Atlanta. Got it. And paste here. Oops. Your hair studio and at. Oops. All right. You don't necessarily have to capitalize. I just did it just for formality's sake. We're gonna hit create post. So now we're done with the titles, and now we need to just put the blog in there. So let everything load in. So now here is your blog posting section. So you have content AI where you can just press right here and it'll just create the content for you. Basically what we just did in our chat GPT, but you can do it for your back office without having to use all these different softwares and programs. So like I said, our agency, we pay for these extra things because we need as many tools as possible for our clients. So not really a big deal. So I'm going to go ahead and come back here and copy my generated blog post, and we're going to come back and paste it in. And what I like is it shows how many words are in the blog. This really low amount of words, but at the same time, not a big deal. I'd rather be above 500, like 5 to 800 on the low side, preferably 1,200 words and no more than 2,400 words if I'm doing very complex. But we haven't gotten to that portion of her blog yet, and right now we're just generating content. So next, we're going to spruce up the blog by adding in videos, or we can also add in photos. So I like to put the first photo within the top fold. So I'll go here, oops, and backspace there, and then on the top here's your menu. You're gonna look at these icons. You see, you can insert audio, video, but right now I'm gonna do an image. I'm gonna hit this little icon right here, this blue icon. It's gonna ask me, do I want to generate using AI? We've already done that. Like I said, you can easily generate images from your back office, so you don't have to open up another tab or use a different software. It is a small charge. I think it's like a couple of cents, like image you generate. I think it's like maybe 2 cents, 3 cents per image. It's really cheap. I think it's less than that. I'm not really sure. Just don't quote me. But there is a small nominal cost to it, so it's not free. But you can go here and get some free images by switching from My Media to Upsplash. You can just type in, hair. Then you can get free images this way, and then you can also switch it to Pixabay. Pixabay, I don't know how you say it, but I say Pixabay, and then it'll type in right here. It'll kind of give you, because it's a whole library of images out there in our internet. So basically, the only reason I don't really use those because sometimes they'll get discontinued, so to speak, from the website. So if Pixabay deletes the image, then now you have a website with a deleted image, and you got to go back and replace the image. So going back to My Media, and like I said, we have oops, let me erase that. We have a folder for the generic photos, and what we're going to do is put the next one in. Alt text for SEO, hair extensions. See how much work we got to do? At Love Your Hair Studio in at. So I'm making these blogs. It does take time, and just want to just show real time of making the blogs. Okay, and we're going to change the. I find 800 by 700 is pretty good. You can change it long as this width is more than the height, or you can, the height's more than width. You don't want it a square. Like to make my width like a rectangle shape, but some people do like a tall rectangle. This is more like a wide rectangle. And then also you can obviously, I'm not sorry to generate, but make it be a link. Anyway, I'm going to insert the image. Boom, boom. Like I said, I like to have a photo kind of here, so kind of the reader want to keep scrolling because they see a picture. And let's generate a second photo by reading the blog and seeing where we can kind of photo. So it says tips for your hair extensions to look fabulous. Wash gently, blah blah blah. Professional installation perfect. At Love Hair Studio, we specialize in okay. So go ahead and see if we can get an image based off of this right here. Let's go back to ideogram. See what happens. And I need a water break. All right. So we got a couple of crazy photos. I like this one with the salon in it, but I don't like that this is happening. So what we're going to do is go to magic prompt again, see what kind of photo. So it says a photo of a woman. So like I said, we're going to change it to a black woman because she is a black hair salon. Long dark hair is being installed with extensions at a hair salon. Okay, working from the back of her head, there's a black bowl on the floor. The salon has beige walls, white chair, and a mirror. We're going to say white walls, a black chair, and a mirror. Okay? Then we're going to make it realistic and remix. It's a lot faster if you just use the back office, but you do have to a little bit for it. So out of all the ones that don't look too creepy, this one looks the best. It looks kind of weird still, but I'm going to go into it. So okay, got that. Still looks kind of weird. And this one right here, it's not too bad. This one, it's just weird that she has a whole bunch of hair in her hand. And this right here, like happening, like, so I think the best one will be this one. And we're gonna remix it again. Try to get one that looks less weird, but I do like it. So I'm going to download it. Like I said, as long as the image looks good from afar, people are not really going to look at the image. They just want to just see. The eye doesn't really pay attention to a lot of things. So as long as it looks okay. So we have this one. Okay. Oh, I like this one too. It looks like she's a mannequin though. It looks kind of dead in the face. But I do like that it's not a bunch of hair and the reflection's not too hard. I'm going to save this one. Not too bad. But at the same time, like I said, if you really look at it, it's like all these parts in her hair are happening down here, but not a bad photo. Okay, this one's not too bad either, but it's like, what the hell's happening here? She's looking this way, all this makeup on, like, make any sense? And this one's looking even crazier. She has some kind of, coming out of here, this extended beard. It's like, what is happening here? All right, so we're not going to stress the GPT too much. Image weight, that's the parent. Okay, I think that, like I said, we have good enough for now. So let's go ahead and put that photo. I'm gonna put it right here. I'm just gonna repeat the same thing. I'm not gonna really say what I'm doing, but you can follow along. I'm just doing the same thing, just inserting, uploading the file that I just created. And once that's done, here extensions performed at Love Studio and at Atlanta. Okay. Change this a little big. I might go back and change these, but like for now, 800 by 700. So I might change them to smaller images, but right now I like the 8 by 700. Okay. All right. Okay. Then finally, what we want to do is insert our links into our blog. So the blog is created. We want to insert the links. So it's really easy. You want to have your tabs open to the website that you want to lead it to. Here is her Beyond Raw Hair. Insert link into a new window. Oh no, that's the wrong thing. Okay, add link and conveniently located across. All right, so we're gonna highlight this. Okay, I have her Google Maps location link. So if anybody's online, they click here, it'll automatically open up Google Maps. Hopefully, insert link, paste in the Google Maps. Okay, and let's see, browse extensions now. Let's go ahead and put that in there again. Put this link inside. Okay, and then add your studio. We're going to put in the website. Always have a link to the main website within the blog. Like I said, you want to build links to your website, and your blog is a perfect place to build links to your website. Window link. Okay, so now that's done. Just hit continue. Blog is saved. We're on the final steps here. I appreciate everybody sticking in there and hanging with me. It's very simple to follow, but at the same time, some people just want to see me work. So I just want to show what goes down in the background. So this, looking at the title, Shop Affordable Gorgeous Hair Extensions, Shopify store. Spotlight. I think it's more of a spotlight on Love Your Hair Studio. Okay, because it's more, her. So us, and we can publish this right now. And I'm going to do a date of Tuesday. Save. And that's it. Ladies and gentlemen, blog post is done. So as you see, it does take a while to generate the blog, even using AI. But this is still a lot faster and more creative than doing it on your own. I used to type blogs in years ago for my cleaning business, and it would definitely take me at least 4 hours to do all this manual typing and everything like that, and putting in the links and trying to figure out what I'm going to write about and things of that nature. But let's go ahead, go to her blog site. Like I said, I need to edit this. And we're going to reload and look for the new blog to post here. And there you go. Bam, bam. The new is here. So whenever someone goes to her website, this is how it looks. They will go to the website. This pop-up will come up. This is the opt-in, the offer. And like I said, it's 3 wells. You saw in the beginning of the video. They'll get to the website. Hopefully they'll read. They might click this and opt in. If they're still reading, they'll see this right here. Slide in and it says tips from a hair veteran, hair care tips, and more. And it leads to the blog talking about hair care tips and everything like that. They'll see all of this content and they'll say shop affordable. They'll see this right here, shop affordable gorgeous hair extensions on Shopify store. Like, oh, I didn't know they did that. So they'll click it. Automatically has the the image, title image, cover image, excuse me. All right. As you see, the subject is a spotlight. And then you see at Love Your Hair Studio. If they click here, it goes straight to the website again. So this is called interlinking. Okay. And then they're reading like that, same picture, but different woman. And then browse our hair extensions. So if they click this, it takes them to the Shopify store. And then you see right here, hopefully this will give them directions on how to get to, see, how to get to the studio. Okay. And they click, it takes them to the Shopify store. So this is perfect blog. I'm not sure. It should show how much of a read, how long. Okay, good. See, I like it. 2-minute read. So before the reader even gets into it, they're like, oh, it's just a 2-minute read. And I'll have 2-minute reads. I mean, a lot of blogs, like I was saying before, They're longer than a 2-minute read. Because I like to give content rich blogs, but let's read, nothing wrong with that. Let's see if we click here. So these are all the blogs that are related to spotlights on her studio. So here's another blog right here. Just did 6-minute read. It's not too bad. So as you see, different blogs are different lengths of reading. This one is a 8-minute read. So not bad at all. As long as we have this content out there for the search engines to say, oh, this website is not only new, this website is putting out content regularly. So they have to be in business to do that. So our next mission is to go through every blog that we've created this month. It's the last month. I mean, last day of the month. So our next mission to go through every blog and interlink, add all those links in. That's going to take some time. And I appreciate everybody watching these videos. I think that's pretty much it. So I've shown, again, how to use AI to create blogs within an hour. Hopefully it took about an hour. And basically you should be able to replicate this and create your own blogs within an hour and not really have to worry about sitting there at a computer trying to figure out what to write about, how to get pictures and things of that nature. If you need pictures, you can either pay for an outside software like Ideogram. I highly recommend Ideogram. I should have a link in the description to get to here. Basically, if you don't want to do that, you just want to pay by usage. You're not using AI every hour. You don't want to do that. You can just pay per usage in your back office just by going to your back office. It'll say AI. So that's pretty much it. Let me go ahead and go. I've been rambling, and I appreciate everybody watching these videos, and I'll see you in the next one.